In this video, I will be building my first stash on the Donutsmp, a Minecraft server where you have to sell things to become the richest. And right here you can see a quick look at how it turned out, but the thing is I'm gonna even TP streamers to raid the base. But how did we get here? For that we need to go a lot back to when I started this project. First, I just dug straight into the ground and found a perfect spot for the actual stash and cleared out an area. Alright, so right here I'm probably gonna do like a sort of warped floor so that it looks like sort of like a warped wine, because I want the stash to be like warp themed, like sort of distorted but still looking cool, and I'm trying to make like a cool floor shape here. Because I don't want to bore you, I'm just gonna fast forward to when the floor is done. And there we go. We got like a warped floor right here, and I think it looks pretty neat. And I actually removed the shroom lights at the end because it looked better without. And yeah, we can start building the wall. Alright, here's what I've come up with. So it's like the shroom lights right there, and it's gonna bring light into the whole build. And yeah, this is actually not where the chests are gonna be placed though. But for now, I'm just gonna repeat it on the other side. And boom! Now we're done with both sides, and I'm gonna start building the chest system. And it's not gonna be in the way that you think. Alright, I've placed down the chest, and I'm gonna do like a stair going up because it's gonna be like upside down because it's a warped stash. It's gonna make it look really cool. Now I'm just gonna add the hoppers to the first layer of chests. I have added the second layer of chests for the storage, but one thing is bothering me. The hoppers are like really seeable and it kind of ruins the look, but I actually came up with an idea for this. Yeah, we just placed a stair going up where also the armor stands are gonna go on top of, and then there's a slab so you can't see the bottom. And the rest we're just gonna like cover up with trapdoors so it looks really good. And yeah, here I'm just gonna add the trapdoors instead of the stairs, like always one after each other, so it looks better. So right here I actually didn't record, but I added like a sort of room where you could have a stasis, or you could get the base rated by streamers. And yeah, I've built the roof, and now we're gonna build the part where the villagers are actually gonna go in. But first we're gonna need to build an elevator, and this is actually not from me. I used a tutorial by B Blocks, so huge shout out to him. You can check out the video by him. So now we're actually gonna build the part where the villagers are gonna be standing. And this is gonna be pretty hard to get them all down, but I think we'll manage to do it. Alright, now here's a nice wall design that I think looks really cool. So this is going to be before the villages. It's going to be like an intro coming thing. And right here is actually where the villagers are going to go. And I'm just going to place a few shroom lights to give it more light. And then let the pain begin. And there we go. For you guys, this was really fast, but it actually took like 1 to 2 hours in real life. But there we go, the villages are all in place. I still have to give them good trades, but I mean looting 3 is pretty good, and thorns 3 as well, so I'm probably gonna lock them in. And some of them I already locked in, yeah, most of them, but you see like sharpness, silk touch, we can all sell that really good on the AH, and a random farmer right here. So now we actually just need the roof and the back side right there, and I'm just gonna start building it. And here I'm gonna put blue glass, and it's gonna look really good. After decorating a bit, I'm just gonna put armor on this whole stash, and we might need to fill it up with iron armor because I do not have that much money. So I'm gonna just fill up the stash, and then we're gonna be able for the grand finale, TPing streamers. And now the stash is done. And now let's TP some streamers. For this video I TP'd Peaks and Flops, so huge shout out to them for letting me use this and raiding my base. I actually TP'd another streamer, but I sadly lost the recording, so that's why you'll see a third sign there.
Yeah. Alright.
If you're wondering why I didn't talk, I did actually talk, just I forgot to set it up in my recording software, so that's why I'm not talking.
Oh, it's like an elevator. Oh. I love this spell. Yeah, I'll just use that spell. Alright. Oh, this is a W. Have a good day.
Now let's move on to the next streamer, Flops.
Yeah, I mean, this bar right here is so unique. Like this thingy right here, I've never thought of that. I'll give you right here. Hold up. I'll give your base a nice, I'll say great 7.4 out of 10. What up, bro? Have a nice one, man. See ya. Bye.
In case you didn't notice, I got a 7 and a 7.4 from these streamers, which I think is pretty good for my first stash. But how would you rate it? Write it down in the comments. I did also make a schematic for this, so if you want to build it, it's free in the link in the description. And that is actually gonna be it for this video. If you liked it, consider subscribing or liking, and see you on the next one.